Dolores in the Big Fire. A true story. Pets to the rescue. Now this is about a man getting a cat named Dolores. He likes Dolores, and then a fire goes on, and the cat does something so good that makes him get something. And we're fixing to find out. Dolores in the Big Fire. A true story. Dolores in the Big Fire. Dolores in the Big Fire. Kyle was living in an old house. For a few years, he lived alone. Then he got a kitten. He named her Dolores. Some cats like to be picked up and held, but Dolores didn't. Not Dolores. She didn't even like to be petted. But Kyle didn't mind. Kyle was just like sharing her home with Dolores. Dolores even sat at the table with him. Kyle watched Dolores explore her new home. He enjoyed seeing her grow. Every time Kyle would come home, Dolores would meet him at the door. Sometimes Dolores would act like she's afraid, but then Kyle would say, "Everything's all right, Dolores. Don't be scared." At night, Kyle leaves his light on for Dolores. It makes her feel better. One night Kyle was sleeping. Dolores did something. One night when Kyle was sleeping, Dolores did something new. Dolores jumped onto Kyle's head and scratched him. Kyle slowly woke up. Kyle opened his eyes and sat up. He thought, "I knew I left the light on. Why is it so dark?" Then he knew why. Smoke. The room was filled with black smoke. Kyle couldn't see. It was hard to breathe. He had to get out of there fast. The back door was the only way out. Dolores stayed close to Kyle. He started for the back door. Kyle felt his weight on his foot. Kyle can feel Dolores next to him. At last, they made it to the door. When Kyle reached for the doorknob, it came off his hands. They were trapped. Kyle pushed the door, but he felt weak. He dropped down on the floor. Kyle was out of air. Again, Dolores scratched Kyle. Again, Kyle slowly woke up. Kyle stood up and gave one last push, knocking out the door. Then it was time. This time, the door gave it away. When Kyle got outside, Dolores was not there. Dolores had saved his life. But where is she? The firefighters gave Kyle some air. He felt a little better, but Dolores was still missing. 3 hours later, a fireman came out with something on a towel. He said he was just sitting on your door, inside your door. Kyle looked in his eyes. He filled with tears. It was Dolores. Dolores had been burnt, but she was still alive. For 3 days, Dolores seemed almost dead. Her eyes had been burnt shut, and a lot of her fur was gone. Then on the 4th day, Dolores opened her eyes and drank some milk. Kyle said, "I knew Dolores was going to make it." Kyle took good care of Dolores. Slowly she got better, and then Dolores got a reward for saving Kyle's life. After the fire, Dolores was not so fearful. She even liked to sit on Kyle's lap and let her pet her. Kyle said I lost almost everything in that fire, but I didn't lose the most important things, my own life and my cat, Dolores. And there you go, guys. Pets to the rescue. Guys, that was just a wonderful story. That was just a wonderful story about a cat saving a man's life. But there's only one thing to say. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more, you gotta subscribe. Thanks for watching. Meow meow.